is Lisa, also known as Lisa Goo, on YouTube. I'm 24 years old and my height is 5'2". Well, the way I see it, I weighed myself this morning. I've gained 5 pounds, but I've half enjoyed myself during this last month, and I've half been really stressed out. So, you know, wavering the pros and cons, I think I did okay. I gained 5 pounds since the last weigh-in. I'm up to 147 pounds. When I started the challenge, I was 150.5, so I haven't gained back the full amount, so that's a plus. Not saying it's, you know, absolutely amazing that I've gained weight, but despite all that's been going on in the last month, I did really well. I'm struggling with SAD, seasonal affective disorder. I'm struggling with trying to get into a sleeping routine, yet still I am also struggling with food addiction again. I'm still on raw foods, but it's with raw dehydrated foods. My main weaknesses have been in the last few weeks: raw dehydrated onion bread, raw dehydrated kale chips, and raw dehydrated macaroons. So I was using that as a mechanism to distract myself from all the changes that are going on in my life, and it's like I was kind of stepping back. And I almost did once during the Hip Hop Abs workouts that I was doing. I actually completed that. Yay me! I took a couple days off in between, but I made up for those days afterwards. So I didn't, like, I did all 30 days. And by a couple days, I mean 2. So it's not terrible. I was very, very proud that I actually finished a whole set of Hip Hop Abs, the 30-day challenge. So that's awesome. I started Insanity, I got to day 5, and things got a little insane in life. So, and I was finding it really, really hard because I had stopped in between to adjust to the new lifestyle. I got a job. I've been working at least 3 days a week at a raw foods cafe here in my town. That is amazing. You don't even understand how happy I am about that. This is my dream come true. So that I know is good, but it's still a stress. It may be good stress, but it's causing changes in my body that in my mind that I'm trying to distract myself from with food, and with when I can't sleep, going on the computer instead of lying down and sitting and listening to myself like I was when I was just eating the basic raw foods. I tend to distract. So I've realized with the raw onion bread, I'm putting Bragg's in there. Bragg's Bragg's soy seasoning. It has no gluten in it, and it's a really good alternative. However, it still has a lot of sodium because it's soy. And I'm getting myself into trouble with it. Notice I've been red-faced again lately, so I'm wondering if a little bit of the high blood pressure is coming back. So that's not a good thing. I have to step back on the sodium, and I have already. I'm making a very conscious effort to do so. I did binge prior to getting on the camera, but all in time. These things have to be done slowly. If I jump right in, it's not going to be good. I'm forgiving myself. Right now I'm forgiving myself. I have also been ingesting a lot of olive oil. There's olive oil in the onion bread, there's olive oil on the kale chips, and there's oil, coconut oil, which is really good for you though, in the macaroons. But the way I was eating them was in excess. At first, you know, I was bringing some home for the family members, for my husband, then eventually it started being just for me. Because at work, we make a lot of raw dehydrated foods. It's no one else's fault but my own for eating them. So, I am making a conscious effort to step back, and I know it's winter, and I'm dealing with SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and my body just wants to be warm, and that's why it's reaching out for those dehydrated foods, and maybe I should listen to it and keep doing it, which I'm going to. I will still eat some, but the binging has to stop. Also, not a good thing. You eat more sodium and oils, fats. You need to drink your water and flush it out. Well, I haven't been drinking my water as much. I used to drink about as much as in here. I don't know if you can see that. There's about 3 liters in there out of 4. I used to drink 3 liters a day. I'm down to maybe 750 mils a day. When I exercise, I drink more when I was doing Insanity for the first 5 days. Anyway, I'm going to drink all this right now, and I want at least 10 people to comment on my video and tell me that there's no BS in this. This is the real thing, and I know I can do it. I'm sure, you know, other people know I can do it. So tell me, see this 4 liter here? I want to drink 1 of these each day. And if I get at least 10 comments saying, drink it, I'm going to start drinking 4 liters of Kangen water per day. Now, here goes 3. Watch me. I need to do this. I just binged. I know this doesn't seem healthy, but with all the sodium, I need to flush that sodium out. Kind of getting it everywhere too, watering the body. As you can see, now I'm on the side profile, I feel like I have a distended abdominal area, and that would be because I'm bloating from all the sodium and the fats. And I know this is going to get graphic, but the fat that I've ingested, when it comes out, it's floating. I'm not digesting it properly at all. I've even had pain. I feel like I'm back on the standard American diet sometimes when I do this. I can't do this. I need to be the best me that I can be. And I've already been there. I've been me. Well, you can never be the best you. You always strive to be better. But I know I can revert. Just like I reverted back to the binging, I can revert back to being fit again, not dying while doing Insanity. Wow, this is tough. I remember when I was a kid, I used to be able to just drink down anything, even pop, and that stuff burns. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the other life change that that not only myself but my husband is going through, is that we're moving into a new apartment soon. We've lived here for 3 years. This is our first place together. So now it's a big change. It's really, really taken a toll on me. And at first, when we first were thinking about moving, our rent was going to go up here, and we're living pretty tight right now with the funds. And so my grandmother, I, and my aunt, and Matt, we're all moving in together because my grandmother lives here too, and who wants to pay an extra $50 for something that's like 60 years old? So we decided we're taking a step into something else. Change is inevitable. So you might as well just flow with it. And I'm flowing with it, but I'm having a hard time adjusting to it. Anyway. Of course, it's going to distend the abdomen even more. And I know this is really emotional, guys, and I'm usually really, really upbeat. But I feel that, you know, I need to show you the downside too. Sometimes there is a downside. But the fact is that tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up fresh and revived, because I've been going to bed a lot earlier in the last couple of days. Then I've also been waking up extremely early, at like 3 in the morning. And a few days ago, I went to bed at like 8:30 in the morning, and then woke up in the afternoon, so I'm all out of whack. So it's time to get back into... Okay. Just a minute.